This is the Creta N Line, and the regular Creta is feature packed and is also well refined, but it missed the sporty look. And with the Creta N Line, the Creta now looks much more sportier. Hello guys, I am Sanket Sidnal and you are watching Autopedia 360. So before we begin the review, I request you to please subscribe our channel Autopedia 360 and also press the bell icon for the notification. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Facebook. This is the key of the car, which looks same as the standard Creta variant. So if you look in the front, it gets a lot of cosmetic changes. The grille is now smaller and the camera is placed in the Hyundai logo here. It says N Line here. The front bumper has been revised too. You get the panel for the ADAS system here, your front parking sensors. The headlamps are same as the standard Creta, and this is the dynamic swipe indicators. You get to see this red treatment almost everywhere. So let's open the bonnet. So this is the 1.5 liter turbo petrol engine which produces 160 bhp of power and 253 Newton meters of torque. The N Line is available only in petrol variant. This is the camera for the lane assist here. Coming to the side profile of this car, it looks more sportier now. It gets this 18-inch tires, whereas the standard Creta gets the 17-inch tires. It also gets this red colored brake caliper which looks sporty. It says N Line here, and you get a camera here for the 360 degree. The request sensor for the driver side. It also gets this side skirts with this red design element. If we look at the side profile, overall it now looks very sporty. Coming to the rear profile of this car, you get to see the red color design element being carried forward here too. The twin exhaust system, your reverse lamp which has been moved from the center to here, the rear parking sensors, the reverse camera is placed here. Let's open the boot. So the Creta N Line also gets the same 433 liters of boot space, and here you have the 17-inch steel rim tire, whereas the standard Creta gets the 16-inch tires. A subwoofer is placed here. There's a light placement here. Let's shut it. So if we look, it also gets this rear spoiler which gives it a very sporty look with the high mounted stop lamp and the shark fin antenna. So overall, the stance of the Creta now looks sportier. Let's check out the rear interiors of the Creta N Line. So the N Line variant gets these new seats which are black in color, and it also gets this nice red stitching which gives a sporty look. You get twin height adjustable headrest, but the center passenger misses out on the headrest. You get the center armrest with twin cup holders, the ISOFIX child mounts, and the seats are 60/40 recline seats to get an extra boot space. You can also adjust the recline angle of the seats. As you can see, that side of the seat is slightly upwards and this side of the seat is completely reclined. So let's get inside. So inside, if you look, you get a very good amount of knee room, and the under thigh support is also okay. In terms of equipment, you have twin rear AC vents, twin USB Type-C ports, and some storage space. You get the height adjustable seat belts, your grab handle with the cabin lamp. You also get the sunshade here and this massive panoramic sunroof. The doors open wide, and here you get the speaker for the sound system, the Bose speaker, your door pocket. So overall, the space at the rear is very good, and that is the front dash which looks very beautiful and sporty with the red design element. Now let's check out the front interiors. Here you have the request sensor, you get the power window controls, one touch up down facility is only for the driver, your ORVM controls, the Bose speaker for the sound system, the door pocket. Here are the buttons for the headlamp leveler, traction control off, the engine start stop button, and here is the magnet. The Creta N Line gets this black colored seats with red stitching, and it says N here. The seats look really sporty with the red stitching. The seats also get the ventilation and are also electrically power adjustable. So now let's get inside. The Creta N Line gets this new steering wheel, which is a 3-spoke steering wheel, and it says N here. It gets this nice red stitching which looks really very sporty. At the right you have your controls for the ADAS function, the cruise control, and the button to browse the 10.25-inch digital instrument cluster. At the left you have the controls for your voice command, your phone, and your music system. Just behind the steering are the paddle shifters, since we are driving the automatic variant. The steering is, I think, reach as well as only the height up down. So the Creta N Line gets this twin 10.25-inch screens, and the first screen here shows your basic information like speed, your compass. It also shows your tire pressure monitor, your ADAS function, and current trip. It also, the speed dials can also be customized, which I can show you here. If you go in the settings, layout, you get 3 options. So right now it's in the classic A. So if you go for the classic B, it changes like this, and classic C. So let's go back to the classic A. And this is also the display for the blind view monitor, which is a very good safety feature to have. So now coming to this 10.25-inch infotainment screen, it has your usual Hyundai bits like the quiet mode, valet mode, and it also comes with the Hyundai's Blue Link connected car tech with 70 plus features. And if you go back, here you have the maps, navigation, the media, and also the Jio Savan, for you, which you get a free subscription for 1 year. And right below the infotainment screen is the AC vents. The AC is a chiller, and it gets the dual zone climate control, one for the driver and one for the co-driver. So right below the AC vents are your physical controls for the fan speed and the temperature. You also have the buttons for the hazard warning, the media, and the front and rear defogger. And just below the physical controls are your USB Type C, a 12-volt power socket, and a USB Type A. The one thing which we miss in the Creta is the wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. You still need to connect a wire to access the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And this is the gear lever here, and at the bottom is the wireless charging pad. This is the drive mode selector and the traction, the electronic parking brake, the auto hold, and seat ventilation buttons. Here you have the twin cup holders and the 360-degree parking, which I can show you here. It also gets the adaptive guidelines. So this is the car. Although this is not the N Line variant, it's the regular Creta, but there's no lag as such. Hyundai and Kia make some of the best screens. I really like this red color design elements, which gives this a very sporty look in the cabin, since the black colored cabin with this red design element is really very sporty. You have the cooled glove box here, and center armrest with some storage space here, your auto dimming rear view mirror, the sunglass holder, and this is the cabin lamp here, and the massive panoramic sunroof. This is the sun visor with vanity mirror. So if you look at the overall cosmetic changes with this black color theme and the red color design element, the interior now looks really very sporty, which was earlier missing in the standard variant. So that's it for these cosmetic changes. Now let's see how it feels to drive this car. So guys, I'm driving the Creta N Line, which has the 1.5 liter turbo petrol engine, and it produces 160 bhp of power and 253 Newton meters of torque. The Creta N Line only comes in the petrol variant and sadly doesn't have any diesel option in this. It also gets two gearbox option. One is the manual and the other one is the automatic that I'm currently driving. The manual gearbox version would be the one that would interest the petrol heads. You get a good power from the 1500 rpm and above. The engine sound is good enough, but I wish it had some better soundtrack for the exhaust of the N line. Hyundai says it has tweaked the steering and suspension, and it now gets 18-inch wheels for the N Line Creta, which helps in better dynamic, and it also makes you more confident, and you will surely love to drive this N Line than the regular Creta. The regular Creta comes with the 17-inch tires. The ADAS functions are also very helpful if you are driving it on an expressway like this. The 7-speed DCT is well tuned to the engine. The engine and the 7-speed DCT gearbox offer a good driving experience too, and to get some more driver engagement, you can always use the pedal shifters, which are very nice. Also, the DCT variant gets the drive mode and traction modes, which allow you to get the best of the driving experience. And with the features like automatic transmission, drive modes and ADAS function with the adaptive cruise control, I believe that the N Line automatic is the one to go for. With a price difference of almost 30,000 between the regular Creta and the N Line, you get a nice to drive experience, a sporty look, and you also get 3 dual tone option, 3 monotone color option, and a new matte gray color option, which I'm sure will be the attraction for the buyers. After all, 30,000 isn't a big amount to distinguish your Creta from the regular Creta. That's it for the Creta N Line. Please subscribe our channel Autopedia 360, as it is free for you but will help us a lot. And also don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Facebook.